Good morning, folks. We are, perhaps if I take my hat off then we won't be, oh yeah, that's better, you can see my face now. We are at Numfra or Joppa. Where are we?
We're in a field.
We are in a field. Numfra. So we're at Numfra and we are carrying out some plant surveys. So what the group that is gathering together on a Friday is doing, we've got to the point now where everybody's pretty confident on their wildflowers, and we've started doing grasses. People are getting quite good at grasses as well. But one of the things you need to know when you are managing a field or you're planning your conservation work, for example, is how much of the different types of plants have you got in your field, and that's quite a difficult thing to quantify. So what we're up to today is that this field, we've marked out a W shape running across the field, and then within that, along that W, we're placing down 10 quadrats. Now a quadrat is usually a square of a set size, and we're using these canes to give us a metre square, and then what we're doing is identifying what's in each of those 10 quadrats. So we're getting a species list, and then each of the species will have a number according to how many of the quadrats it was found in. So for example, you might find that 6 of the quadrats have got bramble in, which gives you which means that you can roughly say that the field, we're sampling the field, and we can roughly say the field has 60% bramble in it. And then in 5 years' time, when we come back and do it again, 4 of the quadrats have got bramble in, and so then we can say it's dropped down to 40%. Do you see the way it works? Quite clever. So what have you got, Tony? What are the key species that spring to mind?
Well, we've got bramble, Yorkshire fog, sorrel, greater bird's-foot trefoil, and we think common bent.
Oh, so they're into their grasses. Good stuff. Yeah.
Let's see what else we can find.
So what's the yellow flower?
That's the trefoil. That's the greater trefoil.
Excellent.
And there's this one here. I can't. Is
Oh yeah.
Bed story thing.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that to you.
The flowers have gone.
Right, I'm going to quickly nip over to another quadrat, leaving these folks to figure that one out. Right, let's go and see what the others have found. So in the background is Bartinney, the Cornwall Wildlife Trust Reserve. And we're actually going to head up later on today and have a look at one of the meadows up there, which has lots of tormentil in. There's a fantastic meadow which is the home to a big colony of tormentil mining bees, and also a parasite of the tormentil mining bee, the tormentil cuckoo bee? Can't remember. Anyway, we're going to have a look at the wildflowers. We're going to apply this same methodology, and what I'm hoping is that once the group is really confident, we can take this method and go everywhere and apply the same technique. What have you got, Nick?
Well, we reckon we've got some common bent. We're not sure if this one's sweet vernal grass.
That looks Yorkshire fog to me. Yeah, it does. This looks like, yeah, it does look like you've got some sweet vernal grass to me. That shorter, it's normally more golden, well, often it's more golden than that, but I think we'd have to have a look at we need to get into the finer details, get the key out. Yes. So what's this plant?
Well, that's sorrel.
Oh yes, you've got
Sheep sorrel.
I think, well, have to get the book out, but that's what I think it might be. Sheep sorrel.
It's definitely shorter than normal sorrel, but then you've got to think of the wind.
Yeah, but there's other indicators as well.
The normal sorrel goes around the edges and doesn't seem to be that bothered by
And then what's this one?
That's the bird's foot.
Greater bird's foot.
Bird's foot trefoil.
Excellent, greater bird's foot
Is it
trefoil.
greater?
How can you tell the difference?
Well, that was took the words out of my mouth. Is it because it's a cluster of flowers rather than odd one?
A diagnostic feature apparently is the stem. If it's hollow, it's greater bird's foot trefoil, and if it's solid, it's not.
It's definitely hollow.
Right, that gives you a little glimpse into what we're up to. Another quadrat over here, and perhaps I'll show you a little bit later on when we get up onto Bartinney. Down there. Oh look, you got more. Oh, you got a nice quadrat. You got more in flower than other people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good
oh,
one.
we had a caterpillar.
And a caterpillar.
It reminds me of broom moth, but I can't remember what it is.
Is there like yellow and brown stripes?
Oh. Need my glasses. I'm gonna use that as my default get out. Okay, let's have a little look at the caterpillar. Right, we will leave that there and I'll show you the meadow later on, folks. Right, it is the afternoon and we've walked up to our second site. So we're on the Cornwall Wildlife Trust Bartinney Reserve. See where we are. Land's End Airfield off in the distance over there. Chapel Cambrai over there. And then Bartinney Castle up over there. So we're setting out our quadrats again, and the group has decided to all tackle the first quadrat collectively so that we can definitely make sure that we're getting our grasses the same. So let's go over and have a little listen. Let's see how they're getting on. Of ligules being compared, and so I think we'll leave them happily there.